They get me up in the morning. They give me reason to believe I'm here for somebody, for they someone. Get me up in the morning. They make me feel so they good. Give me reason to believe happiness ain't a word to describe what I feel. Like when I try to give it up, sick and tired of all this stuff. They give me a reason to keep going and going. Like when I feel like I should quit, I keep going and going and going.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Everybody up kicking it late night. What's good with it, Mama Justice? Everybody else in the building. We are not prejudiced over here. We do not discriminate. We don't want no trouble. You can come completely up out of the bushes. It's all right. But I want to let everybody know that well, most of you all probably already know Kierra is still missing. Her mother and her sister made it to WGCI radio station, local radio station here in Chicago. The reward has risen up, I believe it's 25,000. Police are looking deeper into disappearance of Kierra. I'm gonna drop the link to the video to this video. I just don't want YouTube to hit me with a strike or something, but I will play a little bit of the audio from today's interview when the family went on GCI. So I'm gonna stop the screen share real quick and I'm gonna just play the audio.
G and myself, Kyle, in the building. All this week we've been talking and trying to bring light to the situation of Kierra Combs. Kierra's been missing since October the 2nd. She was 3 months pregnant, 5'4", 125 pounds. The story goes, as far as we know, she called out of work that day. She worked for the post office. She was last seen in uniform walking past her front car with security camera.
Now I'm gonna pause it right there just so we can avoid these strikes coming from YouTube. All right. Like we all seen on the video, that Kierra walked past her vehicle, which was strange. But y'all, I know we've been saying that her purse and her cell phone was found in the car, but also what was found in the car was a packed lunch that she was intending on taking to work that day. That was also found in the car. So her purse, her cell phone, and her lunch that she had prepared to take to work for lunch that day was found in the car. So that tells us, when we think logically, that tells us that she was on her way to work. But the strange thing is when her job got the call for her to call off. It's kind of strange. I mean, we're not kind of. That's totally strange, completely strange. So it's a bunch of red flags, and the main red flag is that the guy that Kierra was pregnant by is not assisting family in no type of way. And today on the local news, they also announced that that they're now looking into foul play. I mean, we knew it was foul play, but they do what they do. So Chicago police is now looking into foul play, which we all suspected since the very beginning, including the mother. The family is trying to stay as strong as they could. The story is spreading because it's crazy how Kierra just completely disappeared like that on her way to work.
The police are having a reward out there to actually call 911 if you have any information. U.S. Postal Inspection Service is offering a $25,000 reward. And to give us maybe some more insight and maybe help us help the family, we have family in the studio right now. We have Kierra's mom, Miss Karen Phillips, too. Good morning, too. Good morning. And we also have Kierra's sister, Christopher, as well. Good morning. So we're glad that you guys were able to take a few minutes to sit down with us today. We wanted to offer you this platform just to put some more information out there so that maybe anybody in Chicago might get help. Yeah. I know I just read some of the things that we know, as far as what the news is reporting. What would you like to add to what we already
Now I can tell y'all, and y'all already know, we can't even imagine we can't even begin to imagine the feeling this family is feeling right now. One thing we know, it has to be a terrible one.
Is there anything that you would like to tell people Chicago listening that might help us or find you?
She 3 months pregnant. She has asthma real bad. So the weather is changing. She didn't have her asthma medicine. So it's getting real critical. Just want her safety every time.
So, Miss Karen, should I call you Miss Karen? So her purse and her phone were left in her car.
Yeah.
When she calls out of work, do we know if she made the phone call out of work prior to the video that we see on the news, or was that phone call made after that video?
Yeah. She will have to make the phone call that night to be able to call out.
Okay. Okay, she made that night. So we never, so we know that. So in the video that we see on the news, it's like we see her walking, but we never see her go out of the frame. So are there more videos to see where she went?
Right, I have to pause right there now. That was a question. That was something that we all spoke on the other day. I believe it was the day before yesterday, or maybe over the weekend. But that's something that's extremely important, like her movements. Just as well as her movement was recorded that day when she walked past her apartment and past her vehicle. It has to be more video, and hopefully, that will give us answers to where Kierra is.
That we just haven't seen yet?
Yeah, we just haven't seen it yet.
Okay. So there's more videos to come?
Yes, there's more videos.
So that answers our question. That answers our question. And I'm gonna tell y'all, Chicago is so bad that if you own property or you live in somewhere, most of the properties here in Chicago have surveillance cameras simply because the crime is out of control. It's out of control.
He's just kind of holding on to them. I was like, yeah, you should have
Well, I'm sure he have plans on showing, but they haven't showed them yet. Due to they probably want to, put everything together. They don't want to show this one little one, then this one little, they want to put it all together and just show it.
Right, which makes perfectly good sense. And yeah, this is, and I'm telling y'all, I personally know this family, and I can't even still, yeah, yeah, Nina Ray. See, that was my thing. See, and this is my opinion, but it's also what he did. So in the beginning, he showed up with the family in Chicago police to kick in Kierra's daughter going to her crib. That was just in the beginning. Now we all ain't stupid. We all not dumb. We're in we're not saying we are the smartest people, but we're not the dumbest. Come on now. We know that and this was crazy, y'all. We was talking about this last week, how our bodies bear witness against us. My thing is, if okay, Kierra was dealing with this guy for 6, 7 years. 6, 7 years? Come on, y'all. 6, 7 years, let's just say 7 years. And he can't show up for her? Check this out. Kierra auntie made a post on Facebook today that hit hard, should have hit hard to a lot of people, especially Kierra friends. Now, Kierra auntie made a post today on Facebook and said that Kierra has over 4,000 Facebook friends, but you don't see basically none of them sharing her story about her disappearance. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. What's happening today with human beings, Google is shaping and forming our reality. The reason I say that is because whatever we look forward to, especially today, whatever we involve ourselves in, whatever we think about, whatever we anticipate on, whatever we give our full undivided attention, nowadays is coming strictly from Google. It's coming strictly from Google. So what Google is doing is shaping and forming our reality / our thinking. They're giving us what to think about. What else can we think about? What else can we talk about? I've been told y'all we are at war, a real war. Think about that.
I can ask a question. 26. What was your sister? What was she as a person? Like, let's let everybody know. What was your sister? What type of smoker was she? What type of smoker?
I'm gonna say this: if Josh is guilty, he done something to Kierra, I believe they're gonna get his ass. If he's guilty. See, let me tell y'all something. When I say I know this family, who y'all hearing speaking right now is Kierra's sister. Her name is Keisha. When I say I know this family, and I say my kids came up with Karen kids, this is my son, close friend, the whole family. Her kids close with my kids. They grew up together. It'd touch me if I didn't know Kierra. Touch me even more than I do.
So I'm gonna change real quick. We're not gonna say was. We're gonna say is. We're gonna say is, not was. We're gonna say is.
She heard people. Like she'll argue, but she'll up and down. She'll keep. What does she like to do? Like, what are some things that you are?
See, I'm gonna drop the after this live. I'm gonna drop the link to the video. What is WGCI? And y'all, it's crazy. Look. What's, and I said it before, I gotta keep saying this. Was was crazy to me the fact that Kierra kept, she walked past her car, she walked past her entrance to her crib, and to me it looked like she was avoiding somebody. Or she was avoiding something. Because if she wouldn't, why would she do it? Why did she do that? And how did her cell phone, purse, and lunch that she had prepared to take to work that day, how did it get in her car? Maybe because she was getting ready to go to work. While she packed the lunch. I think she packed the lunch and she packed the lunch and for nothing. And it's just crazy, y'all. And when you look on the internet again, there it is. You see, it seems like this stuff is happening more and more and more in different states. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: in Chicago, and it's so sad to say, it's so sad to say. It's a regular day. It's a regular day, and it's so sad. So that's why I don't be understanding what a room for this plan come in at, especially with men, mainly with black men as brothers. We could take our community back if we wanted to. If we just stood up. And they and I have to speak on the youth because Kierra is that's a young sister. She young. She is a part of the young generation. So my thing is, even though with all the baggage, what they got to bring, because they get it from us, we have to do more. No reason for this girl to be just missing, and she was just trying to live. It's a reason a lot of uh, women missing. They just trying to live. Who not trying to just live? I went over there and walked the route and just stood out there and can't even imagine anything. I'm like, okay, she went this way. Here's a car. She went back this way. She turned around and, but I've always said they have to have more um, video footage of her. They have to, especially that neighborhood Kierra live in, mainly the whole city of Chicago. Y'all heard me say that plenty of times. We living in a world that we are under constant surveillance. Please understand that when I say that. I don't care if y'all don't take anything that I say serious. Well, I do, but these people are at war with us. I just told y'all they're trying to, well, not trying, they've done it. They have succeeded. So if YouTube and Google, mainly Google, is shaping and forming our realities, what is some people going to consider Google as? I mean, let's just be real. I mean, we know it's not. We know what they're doing. We understand it. But the babies that's coming up now, the young generation, they don't understand a damn thing. They're just going with the flow. Like most of us did when we were young. Just went with the flow. Kierra should be home. Let's keep the prayers going for the family. Josh need to be doing more, and that's for real. Those of you who sharing it on your Facebook page, I appreciate it, and I know the family appreciate it. I know they do, because the mother tell me all the time. You should tell your people, I appreciate everything that you all are doing. So even if it's just sharing it on your Facebook pages, Instagrams, or whatever, this is and it's so sad for us to consider this as a now and future thing that we may have to do. It's sad that we may have to do it, but hey, this is the world we living in. Maybe this is a start for us all to come together and start doing this. Y'all, excuse me for 1 second. All right, what we're looking at on the screen is what I've been saying for a long time. In fact, a Chicago politician came out and said, I just can't recall her name. She came out and said it, and they blackballed her. What we're looking at on the screen now is a young guy that suffered from some uh, mental, he was having mental problems. He's a young guy. Now, this guy, this young kid, is here in Chicago. This kid was walking down the street. I always said Chicago police is doing a lot of the shootings here in Chicago. Trust me when I say that. Now, this kid was walking down the street. Here's a off-duty sergeant in his own personal vehicle. Just pull up, shoot the kid 2 times. The kid got away. He got away. Even while he was shot twice, he got away. Now he's coming back. Him and his family, his mother, is coming back to sue the city. It's crazy here. Watch this. Oh, and by the way, no weapon was found. No weapon was found. I know how much they like to paint this picture that, you know. But yeah, I see. Yeah, it is a great alarm system because Chicago is a war zone. You got to be ready. Any and everything. Got to. And that's everywhere. That's why I stress so much, and I mean that. I mean that when I be telling you, you sisters, you women, just tighten your security up because you have fools out here that think just because they are a man, because they got man organs and maybe a little bit strong or whatever, they think that they can do anything to y'all. There's people out here that think that. Think they can do anything. Beat you up, smack you around. Can't go for it. Don't go for it. I've always said that I believe that they're doing most of the shootings, not just to keep a job, We know what's going on. But going back to Kierra Coles, it's a good thing that the post office, the UPS post office here in Chicago, has gotten involved in the search for this young sister that should be home. She should be home.
It's been nearly 2 weeks now since Kierra Coles went missing, and tonight some of her co-workers as well as her father met to pass out flyers. They say they are optimistic and holding on to hope that she's still alive.
Yes, that's leading from the right direction.
Near the corner of 81st and Vernon in the Chatham neighborhood on the south side, co-workers of 27-year-old Kierra Coles went door to door tonight, passing out flyers to neighbors. The pregnant postal worker was last seen leaving her apartment near this intersection on October 2nd.
She's a part of us. She's postal family. She's a member of the NALC. We're Union Strong. We're going to stand together until we find her sister.
Chicago police released this surveillance video of Coles dressed for work walking past her car that morning. A U.S. Post Office spokesperson says Coles had called in sick to work.
All of it just sounds very awkward for her to do something like that, to walk by her car. So obviously it seems like, you would think someone flagged it down, or she saw what she knew, whatever the case may be.
Cole's father, who lives in Racine, Wisconsin, says his son called him to tell him his daughter was missing, and he's been here in Chicago trying to find her ever since.
Everything don't make sense. That is not her to leave her phone, period. She always on social media. I just wanted to return home.
Police reported Cole's car was still parked near her home after she disappeared. Coles is 5'4", 125 pounds, with a tattoo of a heart on her right hand and another tattoo that says Lucky Libra on her back.
I want to stay positive that Kierra is going to come back. That's the way I want it. Come back here, we miss you, we love you, just come home.
Cole's co-workers are asking postal carriers across the country to share her photo on social media. They are also offering a $3,500 reward for information leading to her whereabouts. Live at Chicago Police Headquarters, Dana Revick, WGN News.
Okay, Dana, thank you. Breaking.
So yeah, this shooting
That's
is
what
from
I'm
August of
saying.
2017, and just yesterday, the Civilian Office of Police Accountability, or COPA, released this.
That's support. That's how we all should be together about anything or anyone. Maybe if we all came together like that, which I know we can, and y'all know we can. I know that y'all know it. I know this. So maybe if we all come together like this on a lot of things that happen, no matter where we at, whether it's here in Chicago or where y'all at, anywhere, we can get some work done. We can maybe prevent a lot of things. Most importantly, that. But let me show y'all something. When I say that Google has shape, form, everything for us. Look at this. All right, now. What y'all seeing on the screen now is all the companies that's partner with Google. So we see Microsoft, we see Apple, we see Yahoo, IBM, all these other companies, even Uber, Amazon, AT&T, eBay, HP, Ford, FedEx, AIG, all these companies. So if we see all of these companies, y'all, that's partner with Google, and let's be real, all of these companies that's on the screen right now is playing an important role in our everyday lives. I don't care if it's AT&T, Amazon, Apple, Yahoo, Uber. I don't care which one it is. So this alone should tell us that these people are doing us in. Why y'all think all the technology coming out in the cars? Why y'all and notice this. They are tracking us from our license plates. From your license plates. I ain't just talking about a police car getting behind you and then run your place in real quick. No. I ain't talking about that. We know that. They've been doing that. And at the same time, we know times have changed. We know that this so-called technology that they force on us is making us think that we're advancing. It's making us really believe that. We sitting here every day believing that, damn, we advancing as a people. How? How we advancing? Because of this technology? We ain't making it. We don't even know where it came from. So who advancing? Definitely ain't the people. Don't even make sense. And it never will. Those are the companies that's in cahoots with doing us in. Yes, they are. Everybody that's in the chat, I appreciate it. One thing I want to say before I get up out of here, I believe that with all the stuff they doing to us, with all the scams they running on us, if we come together as more than just a YouTube community, they probably put YouTube and Google and all this stuff out here for their purposes. Obviously, they did. But hey, we could do what we doing, man. Stand up to these people. That's for real. Mama Justice, Nina Ray, Miss Red, Doris Williams, Positive, Lady T, Julia Spencer. I appreciate everybody that tuned in and out the chat. One more thing I want to say before I punch out. Please, let's keep the prayers going for Kierra Cole's family. They truly need it. You really need it. And what are we here for? What are we here for, y'all? We don't necessarily have to meet to be a family. We can connect by heart, by sharing the same values, standing up for the same things. We really can. Queens, y'all hold it down. Please stay safe. Sisters, it's all right to apply pressure. It's okay. It's all right. A real man would like that. It's attracted to him. Apply that pressure. If he can't stand it, that's not your fault. If he can't take what you require, that's not your fault. Don't ever think it is. Nah, don't go like that. One love. I'm out.
They get me up in the morning. They give me reason to believe I'm here for somebody, for someone. They make me feel so joyous. Happiness ain't a word to describe what I feel. Like when I try to give it up, sick and tired of all this stuff, they give me a reason to keep going and going. Like when I feel like I should quit, I keep going and going and going and going. He say, she say, I run in the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. He say, she say, ask that little bitch on my details. I'm not really with that. He say, she say, run in the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. He say, she say, ask that little bitch on my details. I'm not really with that. He say, she say, running the trap like relay, get it to the mail like eBay. I wake up, I put on my clothes, time to go check me a bro. You can't tell me shit to me, nothing, I really tell nothing to something. Look, I used to be broke like a bitch, I was hurt, I was ugly. These bitches, they ain't wanna touch me, now none of these niggas be touching. The time that you thought I was spending alone, I was working the phone. The time that you thought I was bouncing, I was just stacking my money. Yeah, the time that you thought I was down and out, I was not in the drought. I get the dope and ship it out, American gangster. I know Victoria's Secret, I got the key to the streets. I got some niggas be trapping, they wanted, they coming to me. Look, that bitch said she want me to fuck her just like I be fucking the beat. I told her that me and my niggas gon' be there 2:45. My diamonds come away from the Mayans and I run the street with some lions. I trap like I want me a Kanye and rap like I want me a Ray. Don't say no shit on the internet you ain't gon' say to my face. Look, these industry niggas be pussy and I'm trying to give me a taste. She said, ask that little bitch on my dictates. I'm not really with that, he said, she said. Running the trap like green light, get it to the mail like eBay. He said, she said, ask that little bitch on my dictates. I'm not really with that, he said, she said. Running the trap like green light, get it to the mail like eBay. Trapping, that's my reputation. I like rapping, that's my reputation. I like flipping cars, reputation. Lord, they know me, they know my reputation. I like kissing bitches, reputation. I'm dismissing bitches, reputation. Flipping money, reputation. They know me, they know my reputation. I ain't fucking dog, reputation. I'm gonna swing first, reputation. I might kill us first, reputation. They know Turn my grandma house to trap house, that's my reputation. I got court cases, shell cases, reputation. Look, they know me, they know my reputation, bitch. She said, ask that little bitch on my details. I'm not really with that, he said, she said. Running the trap like green light, get to the mail like eBay. He said, she said, ask that little bitch on my details. I'm not really with that, he said, she said. Running the trap like green light, get to the mail like eBay. He said, she said, he said. He said, she said, he said, she said. I'm not really with that, he said, she said. I'm not really with that, he said, she said. Hello, he said, she said. Ask that little bitch out my details. I'm not really with that, he said, she said. Running the trap like green light, get to the mail like eBay. He said, she said. Why they visit like a talk a lot? He said, she said. White niggas like to talk a lot. He said, she said, he said, she said. I'm not really with it, he said, she said. White niggas like to talk a lot. Why? White bitches like to talk a lot. Yeah, he said, she said, he said, she said, she said. Hey, we ain't got no real thing on that. Yeah. Yeah.